All right, 5.3, number 41, using the properties of integrals. It is given that the integral, whoa, don't do that. The integral from 0 to 4 of that function is 32. In other words, the net area is 32. So part A, 4 to 0. The only difference that we see is the 0 and 4 has been switched to 4 to 0. You learn if you switch that, your answer is opposite of the other direction. So quite simply, you take the 32 and you do the opposite of that. So that's negative 32. Okay, fresh start. So part B, we look at this. We're going to start with what was given, but we want to end up with this. So we don't want the 3 there, but we have a rule. We're allowed to factor a 3 out. And we're going to get this. But we have one more problem. That's x minus 4. That's 4 minus x. Those are opposites. How do you know they're opposites? X is positive, x is minus. 4 is minus, 4 is plus. So I can factor out a negative 1 from that. And that becomes x minus 4. Now, I want to get rid of that negative 1. I'm going to pull it out in front. Wait a second. Where'd that negative come from? That's not negative. I pulled out a 3. So now I'm going to pull out this negative out in front. Now I'll get a negative 3. But what do I want? I want that. All I want is this. So to get rid of negative 3, I divide both sides by negative 3. And then I get my answer. So let me see if I can do this. I think I can do this. Watch this, copy and paste. Copy, paste, bam. There is my answer for part B. All right, I have 2 more parts, C and D. So let me get rid of all of this. I will do C and D. So C. I want a 6 inside, and these have to switch. So I'm going to start with what I have. I know this. The integral from 0 to 4 of 3x, 4 minus x dx is 32. All right, how do I get a 6 there? If I want a 6 there, I need to multiply by 2. But in algebra, you're allowed to multiply both sides of an equation by 2. And I can move this on the inside because I'm allowed to do that. So this becomes 0 to 4 of 6x, 4 minus x dx. And the right side will be 64. Now let's look. Do I have everything matching? I don't. That's upside down. If I were to flip this, I'd have to change the signs there. So I'll go ahead and say, flip this from 4 to 0, and I will get the negative of that, and there's my answer. So using all the properties of integrals to get all these. And let me erase this, and I have one more to go. And that's going to be part D. Okay, this is only 0 to 4. I have no clue what the graph looks like after 4. There's no way I can figure out what happens between 4 and 8. So that's why it says not possible. I don't have information of what's happening between 4 and 8, so I can't do this, and that's it.